Hello, I'm Blair Jacobs and welcome to Swift TV. Now, last season when the Sterling Eccles Sport and SE ranges were launched, they had a very distinctive interior styling. It gave them a much more up-to-date look with a feeling found actually in many modern homes today. This gave Sterling a unique style that set them apart from other caravan brands. Now, you won't be surprised to learn that these have been incredibly well received. I mean, just look at them. They're very, very stylish with good looks that are sure to endure for years to come. And that's partly due to something else that was launched last year, the Smart Intelligent Construction System, a system that makes these caravans more robust to the elements. So you've got a more robust caravan and a very stylish, good-looking caravan as well. Two of the things that continue in the ranges for 2015. We already know that the Eccles ranges are highly accomplished with features that set it apart, such as the graphite accents on the gas locker door here and the hitch cover, as well as the skirts and the wheel arches. But new for 2015 are exclusive Scorpion alloy wheels and also a one-piece flush-fitting door with concealed hinges and a fly screen. So coming into the Eccles Sport, the first thing to mention is that this particular model has the Impala fabric used on the soft furnishings. It's available as an option on both the ranges. You can find out much more about the benefits of it on a separate video here on Swift TV. Now, for the 2015 season, there have been enhancements that are common to both ranges, and I just want to run through some of them with you now. Adding to the low energy lighting scheme, over-locker lighting is changed from fluorescence to LED. Worktop laminates get a new Geo white pattern. The feature wallpaper in both ranges is updated, whilst the soft furnishings with rugs and modern Hessian effect furniture with matte white locker doors and chrome handles remain the same. And a new sliding shower bifold door which slides on tracks for improved use, can be locked down for transit. Among the enhancements specifically for the Sport range for 2015 is this exclusive Duvelite mattress introduced on the SE last year, now available as standard on the Sport. New locker pelmets and China locker header LED lights, providing a nice additional finishing touch. The range continues with the key upgrades added last year, including a solar panel, Combi 4 or Combi 6 boiler, depending on the model, and the Eco Camel shower head and hose, which gives a more powerful shower. And the Dometic 8 Series 110 litre fridge with a removable freezer compartment, as found in the SE range, is now available on the Sport for 2015. You know, the Sport really does offer amazing value, and also at a weight that can be towed by most family cars. And there's an extended range of 7 layouts, with the 524 4-berth with side dinette being reintroduced. So into the SE range, which builds on the Sport range and quite frankly feels as fresh in here for the 2015 season as it did when it was launched last year. But there are additions for the new season, additions such as a new worktop, some bold, very attractive wallpaper. The LEDs here are dimmable, and there's a new Aldi 3020 boiler with a much improved control unit here, which you can see very clearly indicated. To deter thieves, the LED awning light now displays a red flashing light to show when the alarm is armed. There are 4 twin axles available in this 9 model lineup, including the new Sapphire with a parallel front lounge and a rear island bed. Now, earlier I caught up with Swift Group Commercial Director Nick Page, and I asked him what the reaction had been so far to this modern Sterling interior.
Well, it's been fantastic, Blair. We're very fortunate at Swift Group that we have 2 very distinct brands, one being Swift, one being Sterling. Swift being slightly more traditional, Sterling very modern, very light and airy, obviously different use of cream locker doors, different design notes within the caravan which make it stand out and be very different. So it tends to appeal to not necessarily young people, but young at heart people, those that want a more contemporary design, something a little bit different. And we're very fortunate at Swift Group that we've got the Sterling brand, because no other UK manufacturer offers anything like this. So, and consequently sales have been really, really strong, so we're delighted.
For the 2015 season, the Sterling ranges that we've got here, they've been more tweaked, haven't they, and finishing touches added. What's inspired those?
Well, again, very fortunate we have our own forum called Swift Talk, so we manage to interact with customers, asking them their opinions and what they think really design notes or specification changes that need to be made. We obviously talk to them at the shows, we obviously get the feedback from the dealers and journalists, but most importantly our own Swift staff use the products extensively, and obviously from those all those things go into the mix, along with things like design notes from boats, yachts, aeroplanes, and domestic trends, and all those things actually shape the product for the following season, and we're absolutely delighted with the results.
And finally, let's talk about Smart. What's been the reaction to Smart?
Well, the reaction from everybody's been fantastic. Most importantly the caravan buying public, but journalists and dealers alike, they all recognise that it's a huge leap forward in caravan construction. We've eliminated all timber from the body shell of the caravan, and that is so important because obviously all the materials we're now using are non-hygroscopic, so they don't absorb water. And one of the biggest problems, one of the biggest threats to any caravaner is obviously water ingress, particularly on caravans as they get a little older. Sometimes a window seal can be breached. Now in a traditionally built timber caravan, which most manufacturers use, that means there's untold damage which gently goes off without anybody knowing, and it's not really until you get a service when you realise you've got a water ingress problem, and very often can be very expensive to repair. So Smart has been very well recognised as being a huge leap forward, and we're delighted with the results.
And of course there's a separate video on Swift TV detailing the Smart Intelligence Construction System. Thank you, Nick. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Well, those are the season highlights for 2015 of the Eccles ranges. Incidentally, if you would like to find out what's going on as far as the flagship Continental range is concerned, well, we go into that in more detail in another video here on Swift TV. As for these ranges, well, if you would like more details, specifications, layouts and prices, either visit your local dealership or go to the website swiftgroup.co.uk.